We are here at Printing United in Las Vegas, and with our good friends from Spain. Actually, Abacook, this is the first time I meet you, and you are the CEO and owner of this. Great to see you.
Okay, thank you, Morten, for coming again for the booth.
Thank you very much. And Rafa?
Hi.
We know each other now, right?
Yes.
We have done the live FESPA, and we have done
The finishing line.
Finishing line. That was fun, actually. You liked it, or?
Yeah, I think it was good, and also I was checking, the amount of visitors to your videos, and I think it was.
You were happy with it, or?
Yeah, it was a good opportunity to, to explain people what we do.
Yeah, and to be that honest with you, when I met you the very first time, I had no idea that what you're working with is so unique, right? Because you're basically the one that make automation within
Correct.
the large format banner signage possible. And I know that we agreed that we'd actually be very honest, because we're here in the US and the machine had a sensor problem, right?
Yeah,
so, but still we have seen it at FESPA, and I know you have happy customers with it. Tell us a little bit about this machine, just in a very brief.
Yeah, what we are concentrating at the moment is in what we call banner finishing automation, okay? Because we see that a lot of people are concentrating on the printing speed, okay? I want to have more and more output, but what happens is that once your banners are printed, you have to finish them. So we are putting a lot of engineering in trying to find ways to do finishing faster than before, and also with less staff. Because these days, we have the problem that nobody has enough people at the finishing departments. So we need to have equipment that requires less people. In this particular case, we are speaking about a machine that puts together welding and grommeting.
Yeah.
So we have two different processes in just one machine.
Yeah.
Obviously, we have the advantage that we reduce the footprint of the machine. So the machine itself takes less space than two independent machines, but also...
That's of course very nice, right?
Yeah, because everybody has, tiny space to
And
work.
I also take that when you have something that is like taking each side by time, you have a bigger flexibility when it comes to the fast turnaround on the width, right? And what you're talking about is that you have the gluing side there, right?
Yeah, we have...
it's actually made by heat,
we call
right?
it welding.
Yeah, welding,
Welding, hotter welding.
And that is done by the hot surface, so basically take the material's own
Yeah, what we do is we
and
melt the material and we put it together like glue.
Yeah.
Okay. What we see that the advantage for customers is that when you have to start welding, normally with a standard welder, you will need to prepare the banner for welding on one table. Okay, I do the welding, I take the banner, and then I go to the grommeting station.
Yeah.
What we see here is that banner handling is reduced to half.
Yeah.
And that really makes a difference for customers. Because it's not that the speed of the machine itself, is the amount of time you save.
Yeah. And I mean, and then you come to where you have the grommets here, right?
Grommets in the US and eyelets in Europe. Yeah.
We have seen the demo from FESPA, of course, and we will link to that in our film from here. I was just wondering, because now it's the first time we meet in America, right? Are you a global company, or?
Yeah, we sell worldwide. We have customers in Australia. Actually, today we have a technician in New Zealand installing one of our big machines.
Oh, he got in there, because we spoke about that the machine was stuck in transportation.
Finally we were able to ship it there, and we are installing it this week. And the customer is really happy, because before they were able to finish 5 rolls of 50 meters per day. And yesterday, in less than 30 minutes, they did 100 meters.
Wow.
So,
I mean, so when you look at a machine like this, I mean, one thing, you can be fascinated by the technology, but when you see the output of the machine, I take that almost with any labor cost, it has a repayment time that is very fast, right?
Their main problem now is that they need to find more customers.
Yeah.
Because they can finish so fast.
What a positive problem, right?
Yeah, but before, the problem was that they were not able to take orders.
Yeah.
So
it's a two-sided sword, basically, And being a global company, when you come to an exhibition like this, and we are in America, it's quite a big show, right? And in the other halls, we have a lot of the large formats and signage, and you are here in the North Hall, but you still get customers that are interested in investing in this type of technology?
Yes,
yeah. So is it too soon to say that it's worthwhile having a booth and showcasing it to people, or how is that for you?
No, I think so, because people, they like to see technology.
Yeah.
I think it is a really good mixture to have like a hybrid approach, to have online events, to do interviews, webinars, or whatever. But sometimes people, they like to touch, to see. And I think it's a good complement, because if you don't do that before, maybe they are not going to stop by your booth.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
You need to do
so
both
that's
things.
a combination of basically sure that people understand what the technology does, and the second thing is to get people here so they can, feel it and see it in action.
And also, for example, this morning we got a customer that he has seen the videos that we have online.
Yeah.
So he understood what the machine did.
Yeah.
He came with some, specific questions. So I think it's very good when you do the homework before, and then you come to the show just to try to finish all the small details.
Yeah. That makes sense. So what else do you have here? You have some other machines, of course. And what do we have here? And then, you have the lifts for...
Yeah, we have also a lifter. If you want, we can come this way.
Yep.
Just to show a bit what we have in terms of grommeting equipment. So what we can see here is we have our semi-automatic range of grommeters. These are small machines that we can hand feed.
So these are the ones that are basically used to... so it takes 3 to... okay. I should not ask, I should just learn, right?
No. It's easy. So what we do here is we hand feed the grommet and the washer, and then we just press the pedal to set the grommet. The difference with the metal grommets is that you can see the color printed underneath.
Yeah.
That really makes a difference in our market.
Yeah. And do anybody ask about, when you come about sustainability, that you're using?
Yeah, we are having some people questioning about that.
Yeah.
And these particular grommets, they are even tested for what they call in California Cal Prop 65, that are very restrictive regulation for some chemicals that they shouldn't be in the products, and we have the grommets tested for that.
So is the grommets themselves, is that also something you produce, or?
Yeah, we produce everything.
So because I think I remember you said that you actually come from this kind of industry.
That was the first product we started to make, plastic grommets.
Yeah.
We started all the way around, so the machine came later.
I can't help think about, Rafa, that it's kind of amazing to think that such a tiny little plastic product can make a business, right?
When you sell millions, it makes a business.
Yeah. But that's what I mean. It's just like, when you see all the things on a trade show, sometimes you see the tiniest little thing, and then you see something like this, and you understand that this is something that has taken you into become a global company, right?
A grommet is something that is unbranded, so nobody knows the names of the manufacturers.
Yeah.
So we have created a business model that is a bit different, because we help customers not only with the grommets but also with equipment.
Yeah.
And the customers, they are really happy that the same supplier is able to offer the machines with the after-sales support and the grommets.
Also because then you have like a certainty that it actually works the best possible way, right?
Yeah, it has to be that way. Otherwise.
Yeah. So is this typical? This you have a This is a competitive market, right? Yeah. Because with this one, that is something where you're very unique.
That's a niche market, I would say.
Yeah. So what else do you have here?
Yeah, we also have like the automatic version of this.
So this is just like
machine.
A more automated version.
Yeah. And then we also have something that is a bit more maybe complex. So these are the machines that we sell, for example, for banners plus fabrics. Because when we set grommets on fabrics, we need to have a different cutting technology.
Fabrics. Okay.
Yeah. Also, more people will set on banners, but more and more people are using fabrics.
Yeah.
Okay.
One of the things that you can't see on film, but I can see when I'm here, it feels like this really sturdy quality you use. Is that something where you say that it's a very competitive argument, that you have something that is sturdy in how you do things and good quality, or?
I mean, customers, what we think is that when they see a machine, they have to like it. Obviously, it has to work.
Yeah,
but also
that's true.
And everybody likes to have sturdy things, something that is not going to break, next month.
Yeah.
So our engineers, they have that very clear in their mind, and we try to build equipment that will last, not forever, but years.
Yeah. So let's go down to, because
we can go to the other end.
Yeah. Oh, you have even 100% manual machines as well.
Yeah, we have split the booth, so we have like the grommeting equipment on one side, and then this is our media storage.
I was thinking of something like this. This is like really...
This is some people are still using a hammer, believe it or not, to set grommets.
Oh,
So-
a hammer to set grommets with?
Yeah, this is
okay.
my hand with a grommet.
So this is the next step, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then here is where we have for media storage rack. So
I think you said in the webinar that actually it came a little bit as a surprise to you because you invented something that was like as simple as it gets, but still has a high value in when it comes also to storage, right?
yeah, because many times customers, they don't know that there is something in the market that is already built and they don't have to figure out how to make it. Everybody needs something. It's amazing when we visit customers, the amount of rolls they have just laying on the ground, getting dirty. They have to cut like half meter of vinyl because it's damaged with a rubber band or things like that. So we have about 10 different models that with different ways we can help customers. It depends on the size of the rolls, diameter, the weight, but one way or another, we basically have something for everybody.
And that, I mean, that of course opens a lot of opportunities because, I mean, everybody needs storage. Everybody needs some kind of grommets, and that opens for the PLASTGrommet automation.
Yeah, for example, what we are seeing here is we are
Like this
showing
one, yeah?
a combination where we have one of our media lifters together with the storage rack. So just imagine that you have the rack next to the printer, and then you go like this, and it's as easy like this. You know, it's easy loading and unloading.
Yeah.
And
it's
it
funny.
doesn't take a lot of space.
Yeah, and it's funny because, I mean, I remember also from FESPA that when we saw a lot of the printing machines that are loaded with the new material often from the behind of the machine, you saw people actually lifting it.
Yeah, and also that is dangerous, you know, for your back. So I think it
especially if you have something that is 5 meter width, right?
Yeah, because it's heavy.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if it's mesh, but it was going to be heavy.
Yeah.
I think these days it makes a lot of sense to invest in this piece of equipment.
Yeah.
Also, we are seeing with COVID, you know, sometimes there are less people working together and things like that. So you really need to have something like this.
Well, great to see you again, Rafa. When will we see each other next time? I mean, we always meet each other at trade shows at least, right?
Yeah.